What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Table Stories, Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I hope you're all doing well today. Welcome to the stream. If you've never seen the show before, we are doing a Harry Potter universe show that was created by nobody at all. And we have a very wholesome good time here, and we're in year 2. We have some 12-year-olds, and they're just 12-year-olds, and they definitely won't get into horrific trouble
12-year-olds and then
or anything.
small chat.
I'm trying not to look at the secret channel because I know it's horrific. And
That's rude. It's a beautiful place full of love.
Sure. Yeah, we try and have a good time here, folks. We try and have a good time. If you're curious and you want to sort of play along with us, you can head on over to tablestory.tv/WAW. And you can download a totally free copy of the rules. It's also a great place for you to follow all of these lovely people. I'm very sorry on the delay for the 1.3 version of the rules. It's been a lot the last.
Whack had cosplay to make, okay? And if you saw it last night, you'll know it's worth it.
It's
okay.
It's been real busy. I'm so sorry. I will work on it soon. I promise. It's on the list. Trust me. I've got a lot of stuff going on.
Like Santa's list over there.
I'm trying.
The GM list.
I'm trying. Yeah, and we just had a new show premiere yesterday. If you haven't seen that, it's called The Forbidden Lands, and Domestic Dan is the guest GM for that, and it was really great. That's up on YouTube if you want to check that out, or it's in our Twitch collections as per the usual. Otherwise, I think let's get started with the show today. Let's go around the room and let's do some introductions, and let's get the show started. Kolo, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm Kolo. You can find me on the internet under the name Hello, it's Kolo. I'm very British and very ginger. I like potatoes. I also really like tea. I stream on Twitch, and you can also find me on YouTube. I'm over there too if you want to come and say hi. More Skyrim things going out on YouTube this week, and on Twitch we've just picked our next games. And I can definitely remember what they are. Absolutely, I can do that. Hugh, Hard Space, Old Man's Journey, Outer Wilds, and Spirit of the North. So they're the next games that we're going to be playing over the next month or so. So if that sends up your street, come and say hello. I'm going to play Maisie Skylar for you today. And hopefully our friends are going to be like okay, and we're not going to get into any trouble at all today. Right, guys?
Oh, for sure.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, that's it. Hi, thanks for having me. It's nice to see you all.
Thank you, Kolo. Luxie?
Hi. I just needed a second. Hi, I'm Luxie Games. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. And when I'm not doing that, I'm posting things on Twitter. I have no idea. It goes from point A to point B. It could be a clip of me playing a video game, or it could be a picture of me kissing my fiance while we're both wearing safe masks. I don't know. That sounded way weirder than I intended it to. Safe mask. Anyways, yep. I play Rosaline Earthcloud. I'm very excited to see how many more points we could lose today. We could start a challenge. Maybe we could all lose like 100 points each. It'd be fun. Then we would be aiming to get it. Could you imagine? We just start trying to get expelled, and Whack is like, "What are they doing? I have to expel them." Sorry, I'll go now. The chaotic evil has to leave. Goodbye.
Thank you, Luxie. Murgles is definitely ready.
Yeah. Hi, dudes. What's up? I don't know why I said it like that. Hi, I'm Murgles. I do cartoons and making a film and stuff. Yesterday, I did 17 line art backgrounds. So I have 42 backgrounds to do, and I have like 3 left for the line. Of course, I have to go back and paint all of them, so don't worry, don't get too excited, but it's still pretty cool. Some nice progress. So if you're interested in the progress of how animation films are made, then that's it. What happened? Was that me?
No, that's my connection apparently going wonky.
Okay.
I've had some power outage issues and some connection issues over the last week or so. So
There we go.
let's
I
see.
think it's cleared up.
That's all right, as long as it wasn't me.
Let's hope.
Yeah. Anyway, yep, that's me. If you're interested in how animated films get made, you can come hang out with me and see how that gets done. It's fun, hard work times.
If you're interested in finding out how people get tendonitis in their wrist,
Yeah, that's
watch
also,
Margot's
that's actually...
draw a billion lines over the next several months or years.
There was this guy who made a feature film all by himself in his basement, and it took him like 8 years, and he had to bind his wrist into the pen near the end of it so that he could like finish the animation. It was insane. Anyway, it's
was
a
it
really good
good?
film.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's actually
wrist?
amazing.
Can you imagine?
Eventually, I think he was able to uncrack it. Oh man, that's literally you're describing my nightmare, my dude. You're describing my nightmare.
No, yours is gonna be good though. Don't worry, yours is gonna be great. I'm sorry. No, you haven't
Same.
seen it.
What if it's not? I have seen the rough draft and it's incredible, so shut up.
Okay. For now. Anyway, yep, that's me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Murgles. Nego Oryx.
Hi, hello. I'm Nega Oryx. I'm playing Olive Everglade today. I'm a full-time variety streamer, voice actor, obviously tabletop RPG player, and freelance host. I feel like I have cool stuff going on to announce, but I can't think of any of it now. So, thanks for having me. Yay.
Wait, what about The Last of Us 2? Are you done? Did you finish?
I am not done with it yet. It's taking a very long time, and I immensely regret that I said I would do every stream of it in cosplay, because I have to do like fake dirt and a whole routine now every time I go live with it. So
You could just go into the backyard and just get real dirt. Just lay down.
I've been thinking about that.
Yeah. Just be like, you know what? Let's just switch this up.
It's an option.
Get actually dirty.
We're getting to that point, to put it lightly. So.
But can you say what you're doing playing it next? Because I didn't know this until last week how you're playing it.
Oh, yeah. So I'm doing the hardest difficulty, and I'm doing a no dogs harmed run. So when you play, there's enemies that use like attack trained dogs, like German shepherds, that will smell you and like hunt you down. And most of the time people don't want to hurt them, but as soon as they see how difficult it is to stealth through with the dogs sniffing you out and alerting you, sometimes then that goes out the window. So I'm on the hardest difficulty, and I refuse to harm a single little piece of fur on a pupper's head. And the other day there was an encounter that took us like 4 hours because I just had to keep doing it over and over and over and over. But we get there in the end. It's possible to do a no harm to any pups run. So
It's such commitment, man. We just started it last night, and I started crying and then didn't stop until we paused for the night. So
Until right before the show.
maybe even a little right now. You might not see it.
Negs has actually advanced 1 scene since last week, so good job. It's progress, right? That's what
it's
matters.
about 20 hours for every 2 minute of gameplay. But we're getting there. I'm moving at almost as fast of a pace as Murgle's short film is. So,
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying.
Next year, we will be halfway.
Won't that be
there.
great? I'm so excited.
I know.
We could do like a 50% high five.
It's like playing. It's like playing Tetris simultaneously,
wave.
and you're playing against
Oh,
each other.
gosh.
Except Negs is playing Last of Us, and Murgles is drawing, and they're like looking over at each other, like.
I genuinely think Murgles, you're going to be done with your short film before I'm done with The Last of Us Part 2. So
Challenge accepted.
Thank you, Negs. Zagonicus.
Hey everybody, I'm Zgarkis. I play Alexander Pepin. reckless Ravenclaw student, and you can follow me on the internet places. I'm Zgodicus everywhere. I stream things. Let's go. Magic time.
Thank you, buddy. I'm Wax Steven. I will be your Headmaster of Doom. I will be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. But please, don't forget about the panel that we have below the channel there for Black Lives Matter. Please go sign petitions, go text, go donate, and look at the various resources for educating yourself into being a better human and taking a step to making sure that everyone's treated equally, because we all deserve that. And it's a very important thing. It's really the least that people can do. Educate yourself, be a better person. That being said, let's have a nice, wholesome, fun time. Let's do some adolescent teenager shenanigans. Let's do that. Preteen shenanigans, rather. So, on the last episode of Witchcraft and Wizardry, oh boy, there was some trouble to be had as certain members of SWAF took it upon themselves to venture into the Forbidden Forest to see if they could save a unicorn named Dave. Dave the Unicorn, also known as Davilar. They were Rosie and Olive, and they head into the Forbidden Forest and got in over their heads a little bit. Who could have expected that, really? But they're a bunch of reckless kids, so they went with it anyway. They ran into a strange creature that was sort of part plant, part strange animal, with vines growing all around it, and it was coughing up this sort of these spores, it's sort of like a pollen, they sort of dealt with it, kind of. Not, they didn't kill it. They just sort of petrified it and tried to drag it someplace. I still don't know why you were dragging it.
I peed my pants?
Yes, Rosie peed her pants. That was the thing. The rest of SWAF was just trying to do damage control, basically. They were just trying to manage the mischief of their friends. The good intentions, we'll say. The good intentions of their friends. They were pressing Hagrid, asking some questions about possible dragons that he might be involved with, and generally trying to help Hagrid in their own way. It did not go to plan. There was some of this Graben's pollen coughed. I believe it was on Olive, or was it on Rosie? I can't remember. It was on Olive, yes. And Hagrid had mentioned that it would be bad to get that on you. So they were found by some professors and Hagrid in the forest, and dragged back to the school, but not after suffering 50 points being taken away from each of their houses for their efforts. While they headed back to the school, the rest of the crew tried to make sure that Olive didn't encounter a certain ghost by the name of Roger Bristlecombe, whom seemed to have developed a closer relationship with Olive, but couldn't remember the group, including Olive. Olive, of course, ran into Roger and found out that Roger can't seem to remember them. We're starting today's session with Olive and Rosalina in Headmistress McGonagall's office. You have been tended to, and you've basically just been chewed out by Headmistress McGonagall for going into the Forbidden Forest. She's looking at both of you, and she says, I understand that your intentions were good, Miss Earthcloud, Miss Everglade. But there are strict rules for a reason. Going into the Forbidden Forest is extremely dangerous, and you are far too young for what lies in there. I will expect that both of you will be much smarter in the future. I would not enjoy seeing harm come to either of you. I appreciate your interest in saving the animals that may be hurt in the forest. However, if I ever hear of you disobeying a teacher or entering into the forest, I assure you there will be very severe consequences. Hagrid came to your defense and said that you were looking to save this unicorn. However, he also let it slip that he told you very clearly not to enter the forest. Hagrid is a very kind man. And he will do his best to try and help as best as he can. That should be enough for either of you. Am I clear?
Yes. Yes, Headmistress.
Very well. You'll be starting the school year in detention. 2 weeks. And good news, you'll be helping Hagrid. You'll be helping him muck out the thestral stalls.
If we can't see the Thestrals, how are we supposed to muck out their stalls? What if they hit us?
Oh, don't worry, Miss Earthcloud. Certain aspects of the Thestrals remain visible.
Is it their hooves?
No, unfortunately not.
Rosie, I'll explain it to you later.
Oh, thank you.
Now, you may return to your rooms and make sure you apply that cream that Madame Pomfrey gave you, Miss Everglade. Good evening.
Sorry, Headmistress. And Olive's just gonna kind of dip her head and scuttle out of the room.
Rosie takes like a crumbled cookie from her pocket and slides it onto her desk and then just like runs behind Olive to leave. Sorry.
She inclines her head and sort of returns to some work that she had. I think we have the rest of Swaff kind of waiting outside.
Are you expelled? Or
So not expelled, but she was like, detention, and also never do that again, 'cause it's dangerous and you're too little. And
I mean, she isn't really wrong, but I'm glad
she's
you're
not wrong.
expelled.
She's not wrong. I didn't say she was wrong. I just think that also she may be a little wrong because we did hear Dave, so that means we were kind of close. So we did okay at what we were trying to do. We did a little bit of it. We weren't successful, but
I'm surprised you even went in. I don't think I would have, because the big thing that knocked down trees is in the forest, and we're like really small in comparison. And if it's trying to eat a unicorn, then might try and eat us because we're, I don't know, maybe like as a starter or something.
Wait, hold on. What was the thing that you guys saw in the forest?
it was named like a Grimly Gremla.
Grimly Gremla?
And it was like see-through and then had mushrooms on its back, and then it was like
It was see-through with mushrooms. What?
yeah, it was like made of like jello, and it had mushrooms on its back.
Was it
Wait,
sick
hold
on
on.
your feet?
It was sick near us, and its spores felt like acid on Olive's body.
Spores, acid?
We thought it was sick, so we were trying to help it, but I think that maybe he just vomits for fun, which I can't relate to, but I mean, that's his vibe, and that's his vibe.
Whack, can I do a I read about that roll to find out about this creature?
Sure.
That I probably have, maybe studied? Okay.
That's an 11. You can ask me some questions from the list there.
Okay, cool. I would like to know, what does it do? And is it dangerous?
Sure. So the Graben is a it is dangerous, but not directly. Like it's not purposefully trying to hurt people unless provoked, and it's generally not a creature that like is actively trying to attack something. It does sort of throw off these spores, this pollen, which can cause like really bad rashes on people if not treated, and potentially can be like it can cause worse problems. But I'm sorry, what was your second question?
What does it? I think it was what does it do?
It was what does it do, and what was the other one?
Is it dangerous?
Yeah, so I think both of those are answered.
Okay,
Basically, I guess more on what does it do. It's just generally like a forest kind of creature. It eats a lot of the dead like trees and stuff. That you might find in the forest. Like it's basically like carrion, but vegetarian carrion.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Is it a dark creature or just a regular magic?
You didn't find
creature?
it in your dark creatures book, no.
Okay, great, cool. Thank you.
This would have been like just a general, maybe there was some kind of like Forbidden Forest book or something that you might have glanced at or something.
Okay. Cool. So I think you guys were talking about a Graben, and they're super cool, but they're not like a dark creature. They weren't in the book. I read about them somewhere else. But that's really cool. The problem is that the spores are really bad. Did you guys get spores on you?
I think Olive got some spores on her, but I had peed my pants, so I was like under a tree. So none of the spores touched me. Yeah.
Wait, you peed your pants? Are you still in your clothes?
Yeah, I'm still in those
change.
pants.
Do you want to change?
Yeah, we can walk you back and you can get changed.
Yeah, I never even thought about it. I was just so focused on losing all the points, and I think it is dry now. But yeah, I could change my pants. Or somebody could, like, Aquamenti me, and it would be fine.
I don't think Aguamentis are good because then you'll just be soaked through.
I take my robe and I, like, put my robe around her waist so that she's not, like, walking around feeling, like, embarrassed about the wetness.
I would like to clarify. She's no embarrassment. She's just, like, so clueless about it. She's just like, pee my pants, don't care. Thank you. Now I'm toasty warm down there.
Clem is like, let me teach you how to be ashamed of that thing that you're not currently ashamed about.
We should get you back to the dorm though, so you can, like
take a bath, maybe.
Yeah.
Like cleanse myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a great idea. I did like cleanse myself technically in the woods. So I hope that the monsters that were making those horrific noises aren't judging me for peeing in their woods, or like they think I'm marking my territory or something.
I don't think you need to worry about that. I'm more worried about the vomit spores though. What are they, Clem? What are they?
Well, so it kind of just causes a rash, but it could get pretty bad if not seen to by a doctor. But I'm pretty sure Olive was on her way to the medical wing, and so she probably got taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's all good.
What?
They're like vegetarian carrions.
A vegetarian?
They're carrying vegetarian.
Yeah, like you know how like vultures will eat like roadkill. Well, they're like they eat the roadkill of the forest, which is just other trees and stuff.
So they take the old life and they turn it into new life.
Yeah.
That's quite lovely, actually.
Yeah, I'm super jealous actually because I think that they would look really cool. Did it look super cool, Rosie?
So, I don't know how to say this. It's not that I was scared. No, I was definitely scared. I was so scared I peed my pants. So, like, did I see that it existed?
Yeah.
Yes. Was everything kind of a blur? Also, yes.
Okay.
Did you see anything else?
No, but we heard some things, and I don't know if it was more Grabens or if it was just like something and it was coming to like bite us, or perhaps it wanted to like break bread, but it was like in the distance, and there was like multiples of them, and they were like on either side of us, but we couldn't see them. So
it's gotta be dragons.
that's so cool.
Dragons.
I don't think it was a dragon. It sounded like an angry cow. But I don't,
Do dragons sound like angry cows?
I'm a muggle, so I wouldn't know, I guess,
Yeah.
what a dragon sounds like. It's all like imaginary, like very Game of Thrones. I wouldn't know what a real dragon sounds
Would
like.
be a smaller dragon, because a smaller dragon would be closer to a cow size. So maybe
Like a cow
they make
dragon?
more of a cow sound.
I don't think.
It sounded like that, but scarier, like with a ghostly echo.
Was that?
Or like that?
Actually, it was kind of close.
Cool.
It was really impressive. Have you been like warming up your vocal tones? Have you been like singing to the flowers or something?
Yeah, I'm just trying to like, I just want to. When you want to get into dark creatures, you got to start making some dark sounds. Is what I'm thinking.
You've been making dark sounds. Can you? If
like
darkness made noises, could Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know for sure, but I'm picking up the vibe you're putting down, and it's full of love, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got that.
Is there something wrong, Macy?
Just a little bit confused, really. But I just think maybe we should get you to a bathroom.
Oh,
Macy.
yeah. Oh, right. That's right. I did pee my... Okay, I'll just... And then she just, like, is, like, waving, and she's just gonna start walking towards the Hufflepuff cup. I'm just gonna do a New pants!
So, what are we gonna do now? Because we're gonna be getting watched by the teachers a whole bunch more, so we're maybe not gonna be able to investigate dragons so much.
I feel like we recently, we've very recently, as in an hour ago, got in some trouble about some all of this, and school hasn't really started yet. So maybe we could hold off and see if there's more instances of dragonish experiences later.
Yeah.
Are you just saying wait and see, or are you saying wait and then don't look at anything even if you see it?
No, I'm definitely saying wait and see, for sure. Out of those two options, definitely wait and see. Maybe not today, but like Hagrid's gotta slip up eventually, you know?
So we could still go and ask Hagrid about the dragons, is what you're saying?
Yes, but I think that we should probably like space out our questioning, you know? Like
Okay.
schedule it. It's targeted questioning over a long period of time to break him down and to make him want to tell us what he doesn't want to, you know?
Okay.
Surprise him.
We can go to the library and we can see if we can find a book on Quadpot and see if that has anything to do with dragons.
Oh yeah,
Since-
I
And
forgot
what?
about Quadpot.
Quadpot, because the American students came over for exchange things and something Quadpot and then dragons, and it's all too much of a coincidence.
Okay.
So-
Yeah,
Well,
it's
let's
like
go to the
American
library.
Quidditch.
But
Okay.
wait. No, we need to talk about Olive. Because she's gonna remember, right, about Roger, and how do we make sure that she's okay?
Wait.
Olive's
Did
right.
you went?
I thought she was still in the hospital wing.
No. You
Oh.
you met each other outside
Right.
Headmistress McGonagall's office. Yeah.
Maisie, I think.
I think the camera
think
just
she's
like
right
pans
there.
to Olive and she.
You wanted to talk about me, Maisie?
I just want to make sure you're all right, Olive, because of Roger and...
Olive, I'm really sorry. I knew that Roger was here, and I was gonna try and intercept you and tell you that he was here and that he didn't remember us, because I ran into him. It was just me, and I was gonna tell you, but then you ran into him, and so now I feel awful because I would have told you, and now
Yeah,
I'm so
we had a-
sorry.
We had a whole plan with sitting down and hot
I was
drinks
gonna-
and maybe a
I was like
song.
remembering when I was in therapy and how someone told me about my parents and how I was gonna be able to break the news to you, and I was really I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry
Yeah.
about your ghost boyfriend who doesn't remember you.
sorry.
Oh no, I did the thing. I said the thing.
So you said
okay,
ghost
it's okay.
boyfriend rather than the other thing,
He's-
so that's good.
Not my boyfriend, and we have work to do. So, Quadpot. Library?
It's just
I
about
also
dinner
make-
time, by the way.
Can I'd like to read between the lines.
Sure.
Up,
Let's see if the power of friendship
This is-
prevails.
yeah, and this is with Olive, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. Okay.
Okay.
9, I believe you get to ask one question.
How are they feeling?
Oh gosh, how much time do you have? She's feeling overwhelmed. She's feeling anxious. She's feeling put on the spot. She doesn't like that the conversation has turned to something where she is the focus. She doesn't want to talk about herself or what's going on. She's feeling determined to avoid what's going on.
Okay.
Can we do dinner first and then library?
Sure,
I'm hungry.
Let's do that.
Okay, good. And then we can look at quad pot and extra arms and maybe eyes on the back of your head. Or something.
Eyes on the back of your head.
What?
Yes, because I didn't want to walk from, remember, the Dark Forest? I'd be much more comfortable walking away from it if I could see behind me. So I figured if I could have an eye in the back of my head, I could see behind me all the time, so I wouldn't be afraid of what's behind me.
There's got to be something for that, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Let's go to dinner. Maybe they'll finally have coffee.
I don't think you should. Maybe we can find you an alternative, like honeyed milk or something.
I guess tea could do.
Yeah, tea.
Olive's just gonna start walking towards the Great Hall.
Yeah,
I want to go and chase Olive and go up front. I want to walk with Olive, like away from everybody else.
Sure.
Okay. I hang back with Clem then. That was
Well, I'll follow. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That was not. I shouldn't have yelled boyfriend. At least I didn't say dead boyfriend this time.
you did okay. You just.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Olive was being quiet, and she had like an invisibility thing going on. Maisie didn't see her.
Yeah.
That's awkward. And then did you?
Can we
see her
go so I can
face?
eat my feelings?
Yeah, we just don't.
Okay.
I think Maisie wants to talk to her, so we need to stay behind a bit and let.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll walk super slow.
Or just not
I
fast
could
enough
just
to catch
imagine Clem doing this like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo lope, you know, like the.
Yeah. Totally.
Mm-hmm. So,
Olive.
Yes.
Olive, it's okay if you're upset, you know. And we don't have to talk about it, and we don't have to talk about it with the others, and we don't have to talk about it between us, but I just want to let you know that it's okay to be upset. And I want to hold a hand.
I know it is, but thank you, Macy.
You still mean a lot to him, you know that, right? Even if he doesn't remember it. Doesn't make it not real anymore.
It doesn't feel good to not be remembered.
I know. I'm sorry, Olive. Maybe...
Olive's just gonna silently squeeze Maisie's hand.
Maybe we could, go and see him and, like, ask him to tea or something, or maybe that would be worse, actually. Would you like to get to know him again, or...?
Not right now.
Okay. Well, then maybe we can have tea. And we can just talk about something that's not Roger.
Alright. I'd like that.
And I'd like that too. I was worried about you in that forest.
I held my own, I'll have you know.
I don't doubt that you did. You're very brave and you're very good at magic and you have very wonderful ideas. It's just that if I was there when I would have been very worried about you, and then when I found that you were already there, I was worried about you, but I wasn't. I was still worried. Okay. Stop talking, Macy. I'm really glad you're okay.
Thank you, Macy.
Do you know Hagrid has dragons?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Year 2, the year of the dragons. I think it has a nice ring to it, you know?
Year of the dragons.
Our first year, we had, we had quite a challenge because we were so new and so young and we had no idea what we were doing. And honestly, to enter year 2, to be older and wiser and prepared to meet dragons and to deal with them, feels nice being a bit more grown up, doesn't it?
It does feel nice being more grown up. And it feels very nice being grown up with friends who are also growing up.
You start to head into the dining hall. And see students are already chowing down.
Did you wanna meet the Americans again, or what do you wanna do, Olive?
Well, I think our table is so full already with Swath, and I don't know if there's room. I don't know. Do you
mean
want
room
to?
at the table, or do you mean room in our hearts?
The table?
Can I read between the lines?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
With a +2.
Yeah, she definitely means that.
Okay. No, that makes sense. I mean, well, we all saw what happened in first year when there was a little bit of water, and now look, it's marked with water forever, so you wouldn't want to get anybody else, marked with water forever, I guess.
Exactly. Honestly, I'm sure we'll see them in classes, and that's plenty of time to bond with all the new American friends and whatnot.
Okay.
But for now, why don't we have Swath time?
Yes, that sounds great. Feels like a long time since we've really been swaffed together.
And Olive's just gonna plop down and start filling up a plate and kind of patting the seat next to her for Maisie to come sit.
Yeah, Maisie sits down exactly where Olive is patting next to her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slowly sneaking into the Great Hall,
Clem
keeping
looks
an
like
eye.
a Hanna-Barbera character, sort of.
Yeah. Wait,
Hey, Olive.
What?
I think while she's being like super slow and weird, you just see Rosalina in like a bright new pair of pants streaking past with like wet hair like flinging behind her, and she like runs and slides on the bench onto the table and like puts her fists down. Hey,
Hi.
I just got out of the shower, but I almost missed dinner.
I like your pants.
Thank you. Hey, are you okay? Did you hurt your leg?
it's okay.
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh,
I was being
Fine.
stealthy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was that not stealthy?
no, you're right. It was good.
was.
Oh, well, I mean, you guys saw me, so I guess it wasn't that stealthy.
Well, it did look kind of
fine.
like your leg was broken.
Oh. I guess okay, well, I'll work on
well-
myself.
No. For a second there, you used a different voice, and for a moment I was like, oh my god, where did Clem go? Who is this mysterious stranger who knows my name? So in that sense, it was very stealthy because, Yep.
Did I
Yes.
disappear into the character? Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks for the compliment. Okay. And then I just like sit down and just start piling food while also thinking coffee. If I think hard enough, maybe it'll show up on the table.
There's probably some kind of like warning in the back, like after the coffee bean incident, with a like wanted poster style picture of Clem, like
No!
do not
They're
serve
like, no
coffee.
tiramisu, nothing.
Wait, is there coffee in tiramisu?
Espresso.
Yeah.
Have you never eaten tiramisu and gone, oh, this tastes slightly coffee-ish?
Well, now that you mention it, now that it's being mentioned just now. Yeah. Cool.
So, when Rosie and I were in the forest, what did we miss?
That's a good question.
I was mostly in bed. I had a headache.
Clem and I told Headmistress McGonagall, and she said she'd tell some of the other professors, and then we also saw Roger, and then we were trying to figure out how we could tell you, but we didn't get. So, and that's basically everything that happened.
Yeah, we tried. We saw dragon stuff. I tried to stage a crime scene to make it look like you guys had been snatched so that you wouldn't get in trouble for being in the forest. I was trying to create a whole boom, they got taken, you know?
Okay, there was also
so touching.
Really?
A crime scene for me?
Yeah, I'm still kind of covered in the dirt from, I was like clawing in the ground.
Maybe you should have had a shower too, huh?
Oh, I can always shower like tomorrow or something, it's fine.
Yeah, there was also a debate for some reason about breaking into Hagrid's hut to take a look at things, and I
mean, if you saw that there were dragon scales on the table and you knew that there weren't any teachers around, and that you telling me that you weren't just a little bit tempted.
Maisie.
Hut was locked, Maisie.
It was Maisie's idea.
It was a little. I don't want to say disappointed.
I don't know what happened over the summer, man.
To say, but it was unexpected from Maisie, quite frankly.
It was awesome.
Look,
I'm
sorry.
Misdirected.
I don't mean to. Awesome?
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome.
I disagree. I have a vote for not awesome, so that's why.
Well, I mean, like, it was awesome that she was like, blah, blah, you know, like she wanted to do it, but it was like maybe not the right time or the thing, but like we can work with that energy is what I'm trying to say.
I feel like there has been less illegal things than Maisie has been like, no, we can't do that for her, and then all of a sudden she was like, it's committed crime, and
what? So it's okay when you want to do cool things, but it's not okay when I want to do cool things because you just want me to be the person to say no, don't do the cool things.
No,
Maisie,
cool things.
I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. I think that maybe they're just concerned about you because it's so different.
Yeah, like I thought maybe you'd hit your head during flying practice or something sometimes, and you hadn't told us about it. Because normally, if I had said that, you would have really told me off for.
Well, your head doesn't look misshapen, Maisie. It looks beautiful.
Maybe it's perfect. It is perfect. And also, people can change and grow and make new decisions for themselves and reinvent.
Yeah, I'm just not all that comfortable.
You know, maybe she.
Change, so
it sounds like a you problem, frankly. Sounds like a you problem right now. I gotta be honest.
So next time we'll let Maisie break into Professor's house then.
You know what? Yes, if she really wants to, next time I'll help her. I'll help her do that. We can both get expelled together.
I thought I was being a good friend, a Maisie type of good friend to say no, don't do the thing. That'll probably.
Have you all tried the mashed potatoes today? I put a little extra love in them.
I understand being uncomfortable with change. I think that's fair. It can be a bit startling when you're used to someone behaving one way and then they behave the other. I don't think there's anything wrong with voicing concern. I'm just very proud to see that Maisie had an instinct and she didn't shut it down. But that being said, I do kind of agree with Alex that I think good instincts, Maisie. Very proud of you, but I'm glad that that on top of us losing house points for going into the forest, that you didn't actually go through with the plan. Beautiful plan, a plan that I myself would have come up with, honestly, if I'd been there. But maybe we'll put it in our back pocket for another day when we have a different opportunity to go. I think good plan, not the time to do it. But in good news, Rosie and I got detention where we have to do our detention with Hagrid, so we're going to have plenty of opportunities to be around him and the dragons.
That's
so
a good point. We have so many opportunities to steal.
What we can do is Maisie.
So you mean that you get to go to the forest and you get to make the fun decisions and see all the fun creatures, and then you get to come back and then you get to be okay, and then you get to go and spend all the time with Hagrids and the dragons, and then you tell me off for wanting to spend time with Hagrids and the dragons. It's not fair.
Wait,
No,
did I tell you off?
I meant that
gonna-
Rosie and I are going to be shoveling animal poop, and while we're doing that, it's a distraction so you can do your plan and break into Hagrid's at a time when you're less likely to be caught. I was saying that I could be your accomplice while I'm busy shoveling poop.
She's got a point there, Maisie. That's a pretty good plan.
Really?
Really? I just don't want you to get caught, Maisie, that's all. I think it's a honestly bloody brilliant idea to break into Hagrid's, especially if you saw dragon scales, but we can't do it at a time when you might be caught. So we'll just have to coordinate and plan it out like real top secret super spies do.
But you think it's a good idea that I can go into Hagrid's hut and look at the dragon things?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay. It's just that.
If we're thinking risk reward, something you've already seen, just to see it closer, you're not only going to break into a teacher's hut, but you're breaking Hagrid's trust. And Hagrid's, I know he's a professor, but he's kind of our friend as well, and he's offered to tell us lots about magical creatures and stuff. And would you do the same if I had something cool? Would you break into my house and look at it?
Yeah, and
No,
like,
but
what if
I'd
you see
probably
his
want-
undies?
Probably want to ask you lots of questions about it.
And Hagrid's always happy. Like we've already this. I should have just not said anything, I feel like, because it just doesn't feel swaffy around here right now.
Well, that's just swaffle. What can we do to fix it?
Well, I guess maybe if it's me that's changed, then maybe I should.
Well, it's
No,
not definitely
Gets up,
just you.
picks her plate up and stands up and steps over the
Well,
bench.
it was me that brought it up, and everyone apparently disagrees with me now.
Wait,
so
are you
do
leaving
you
because
wanna
I
go
made
through with
this
your
swap
plan?
joke?
Wait, what's happening?
I'm
Wait,
gonna go
what?
to the
At what
library
point did this
and get
turn not
started.
fun? I don't get it. I looked at the face. I thought I was on top of what was happening, and now it's not. Now it's. You know what? Fine. If you guys want to just be all mad for no reason, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I can do that too. And I get up and I just storm out of the Great Hall.
Clem! Isn't just me and Olive at the table now? Hey, that escalated.
Yeah, that escalated pretty quickly, honestly.
Do I still, did they leave because I still smell like pee?
No, you don't smell like pee anymore.
Oh, good.
I think it's hard being a group sometimes when you don't always agree, but I think we just need to make sure everyone feels loved and supported, regardless of whose plan it is or whose plan we go with. Ultimately, we just want to be friends, you know?
Should we spend the rest of the night making them little presents? Or should I not make any more jokes, maybe?
I think we should just ask. Ask
That seems
everyone
so simple.
what they need to feel heard and to feel happy.
Well, that's a great idea. I can shove all of the rest of my dinner into my pockets if you want to go chase after them.
You're not wearing your robe, Rosalina. You've got your sweatpants on.
I am putting it in my pants pockets. I have not a care in the world. They're like really baggy sweatpants with like pockets, and so like when you put too much in them, they just start sagging more and more. So I just have to hold them up because it's got like 4 chicken bones and chicken legs
crack.
in them.
Let's go. Should we split up, or do you want to go together to talk to everyone one by one?
Well, we could split up. We could cover more ground that way. Who do you want to take? It feels weird to bid over our friends.
Why
Also, I can't get up to the male parts of the dormitories. Actually, I can't get into the dormitories at all.
Didn't Alex say he was going to the library?
Oh, I might have been eating mashed potatoes. I was kind of confused as to why everybody got so mad all at once. Well, I can go to the Well, yeah, I mean, I can go to the library. It'll be fine, probably.
I'll take the library, and
Okay, thank you.
You go find Clem and Maisie, all right?
Okay, where did they go?
That's the fun. That's the game.
Oh, it's a game.
Yeah, it's see how quickly Rosie can fix the friendship. That's the game.
Oh man. Okay, cool. And if I get there before you convince Alex that we're friends again, you owe me a yoga lesson. Down by the lake.
Yes.
Bright and early.
Yes.
6 a.m.
And if I do all this before you do, you don't do yoga with me at 6 a.m.
Oh, I mean, that's
a little
so
sad,
but
fun.
okay.
It's so fun, right?
Yeah,
Because
that's
instead,
fine. It's like a challenge.
what we do, we sleep in, and then we eat breakfast and go for a lovely mid-morning walk when I've had some sleep.
Right. Okay.
That's
cool.
fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
I
almost
love
like
breakfast.
yoga. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the library.
Yeah,
and bring Clem and Maisie and just meet us there. All right?
Okay. Yeah. Cool. I'll see you in the library in like 5 seconds because I'm gonna find him real fast.
Okay. Okay. Don't do that though. Don't beat me, because please, no 6 a.m. Just 10 a.m. yoga. 10 a.m. yoga. I don't mind yoga, just not 6 a.m.
And the dew on the grass.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for your heart.
Yeah. Okay.
See you soon.
All right. Okay.
So, just to be clear, Clem and Maisie, where did you go?
I decided to just keep on walking, and I would like to posit the idea that I am lost. That I have just
We can make that happen.
just walked
We can make
and
that
I'm
happen.
lost. Yeah.
You don't have to sell me on it.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, I'm very lost.
Done. Super lost. Got it. And Maisie?
I have gone back up to the dorm room in the hope that I will find Lily.
Sure. Okay. I would like Alex, Clem, and Maisie to roll me a d6. Okay. Clem, when you get
Yes.
lost, you somehow find your way into the dungeon area.
Like the dungeons.
Yeah, the dungeon area.
'Kay.
You know the Slytherin common room is somewhere around there. You actually run into an interesting scene. Because while you're in the dungeon common room, there's a few girls that are walking by, like some older Slytherin students that are kind of like giggling a little bit. And they just kind of look at you and keep walking. You know, they just do that like, oh, there's a younger student kind of thing, and keep walking. I would like you to try to notice something.
Yes.
Okay. You managed to hear part of their conversation.
Ooh.
And it went something along the lines of, well, I always expected, but I wasn't sure, you know? I was so surprised to see them snogging. Can you believe it? Right in the closet. I never would have guessed. I told you, I knew. I mean, they're so good for each other. You think so? Well, that was that business last year, right? Everyone thought that, well, they thought about, you know, the heir of Voldemort.
I hit the floor. I hit the floor.
Iron Man style.
Boom. No, I mean, like, I dropped to my stomach and I'm like, oh no, no one see me. And I wanna sneak after them to hear more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can go ahead and make a quick inquiry roll.
Yeah.
Which would you like to be, quick or quiet?
I would like to be quiet.
Okay. So I think you're a bit taken aback by the news, and you're trying, like, doing the panic quiet thing, like you're doing the thing where you're just, like, overly cautious, and you're trying to, like, duck behind, you know, little outcroppings and whatnot here and there, trying to pick up a little bit. So I'm going to say that you can't really keep up with them. So I'm going to say give me another notice something, and you've got a -1 going in.
Okay. Oh my gosh, please.
You overhear them say Albus and Scorpius.
I am deceased. Send me to the hospital wing. I'm gonna need some CPR over here. Oh my god. Boy, oh boy. I hear that, and then I make some sort of, and then I just book it back to the Great Hall if I can find my way back to the Great Hall, because I was very lost.
You know that scene in, like, a lot of movies where people are left, like, all alone in a hallway and have a nervous breakdown?
Yeah.
There's kind of one of those where Clem is, you know, and she's trying to move, but, like, her feet are moving too fast on the stone, and she can't gain any traction. So it looks like she's wearing roller skates or something. And finally you get yourself motivated and rushing back towards the Great Hall. But I think you return and there's nobody there.
Oh no. Where would they go? Okay, well, I was mad at them. They left first. And then Rosie and Olive, could Rosie... Is everyone snogging in the closet? What does snogging even mean? Okay, maybe I will just go to the library, because I feel like they said that they were gonna go to the library before I was mad at them and decided to stomp off and find out the most insane information of my life. Okay, cool, I'm gonna go there now. And then I just, like, run.
You probably
I just say all of this out loud to no one.
There's students like looking at you like...
Yeah, I'm gonna book it in the direction of the library.
Okay. You rush up towards the library, And let's see. Olive and Rosalina, I would like both of you to make quick and quiet rolls for me, please. Body.
I have a quick question. We went to the hospital wing, right?
Yes.
So I'm not injured anymore.
You are not injured anymore.
Okay, just because that would suck for my roll.
Yeah.
Is this in relation to each other, our quick and quiet roll?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, the injured wouldn't be good for your roll.
Clem, I would also like a quick and quiet roll.
It would just be worse.
On it,
McGonagall.
So, Olive, you're making your way up towards the library, and I guess you and Rosalina are trying to hurry. Maybe Rosalina, is weighed down by the food, and she's got to keep hauling her pants up, and she can't. There's joggers, they just keep falling down, and she's just holding them for dear life, trying to rush someplace and falling all over the place and just being so awkward. And I think maybe you're contemplative. You don't really realize that you're not moving too fast. But suddenly, there is the blur that is Clem. Clem, I think you run past her. I think you just rush past her.
I'm booking it.
Yeah. You're trying to run towards the library. Olive, you see Clem running up the stairs.
Clem?
Do I hear her?
Up to you. I mean, I would assume that you probably do.
Okay. If I hear you, I just suddenly stop and whip around. Huh? Olive? Is that you?
What's wrong?
Oh my god. Okay, we're friends again, right? We're still friends. We're friends. I was mad at you, but can I take it back? Because I've got crazy news. Can we be friends again?
We've always been friends, Clem. Being mad at someone doesn't mean that you're not their friend anymore.
Wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna come back to that whole thing in a second, because that's a lot of new information for me. Okay, I got crazy news. Are you ready? And I just, grab her and drag her against the wall into some sort of, alcove corner.
Yes?
Are you listening?
Always?
Okay. I'm gonna whisper it to you, okay? I'm gonna whisper it, so get real close.
Get close, okay?
Albus and Scorpius were kissing! Someone saw them in the closet! Closet! That's hilarious!
Wait, like kissing?
Well, okay, I think that's what the word snogging means. They were snogging.
Yes, Clem.
Okay.
That's what that means. Who did you hear this from?
I don't know, some girls down by the dungeons? They were Slytherin girls, so I am assuming that they have the right information. You know what I mean?
They always have been so cute, spending all their time together. And, minus the thing that happened last year. But besides that, they've always seemed so sweet together.
Do you know? Okay, this is a lot for my little brain. I gotta be honest. This is amazing. So there are these books that I really like, okay? And on the internet, there's this thing called fan fiction, right? And I just gotta say, I'm getting vibes right now that it's reminding me of some stuff that I used to read. I shouldn't have read it. I'm way too young, I think, but hold me.
Okay, all right, come here. And Olive's just gonna put her arms around Clem and kind of slowly rub her back and go, it's all right. It's all right. The fan fiction, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can be Team Scorpius.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, what was this book about that you read?
Yeah, maybe not. I'll tell you all about it later. It was pretty cool. There's swords and stuff. Yeah, cool.
Okay. That sounds
we have to go
nice.
tell everyone else.
Okay, no. Hold on.
Wait, no. That's it?
No.
Oh, wait. No, it's so bad. I shouldn't be telling anybody.
I was going to say, so, maybe, as wonderful as this is for them, and love is beautiful, yay. Maybe.
Do you think they're in love?
Okay, putting a pinning it, coming back to it later.
Okay.
My point being that it's one thing to share to people at large that you've caught someone kissing, but maybe they aren't comfortable with everyone in the castle knowing that they're kissing each other, and that's just something that we should keep in mind, because sometimes grown-ups and older people like to share that kind of information themselves and not have people talking about it without them announcing it first. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it really does, and I'm okay. Fine, yeah, okay, sounds good.
But it is very exciting.
Well, what if it's just suave? We keep secrets.
See, now I feel like I'm in a position to make this decision for you, and that's making me nervous because I don't know what to do there.
Okay, fine. I won't say anything else. And this stays between us, and the topic is dead now. I don't know what you're talking about. Are we going to the library?
Well, I just think that if, for instance, if someone saw me kissing a girl, that would be what I would be nervous about, is that people wouldn't just be happy for me, they would be talking about the fact that I'm kissing a girl, and maybe Albus and Scorpius are nervous about that as well, and I just don't want them to feel bad.
Wait, do you want to kiss girls?
You wanted to go to the library, right? The library?
Oh, yeah. Me too. The library. Yeah.
Olive just kind of stares into space and starts walking to the library.
I also do the same.
I've just started a poll in chat.
My favorite option is yes.
For podcast listeners, the poll is percentage of Hogwarts that knows already about Scorbus. Yours is 99.9%, 99.8%, 50%, 10%, or yes. Whack!
Yes is winning. I would like to point that out also.
So, I think we switched scenes there to the library. Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in the library?
I've got a book, but I'm just sort of flicking through the pages of it back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
The book is that I'm looking into extra arms, so it's a book called Magical Mishaps Volume 2 Terrible Transfigurations.
I already want this book.
Yes, I'm just flicking through it looking for like arms, which is right at the beginning, but I don't feel like reading, so I just keep flicking through the pages again. I found like a corner of the library to kind of tuck myself in. I'm right up against the restricted section, kind of far away from the entrance.
Sure. You're looking through the book, And I think you come across some pretty horrific things. There's like, there's people that have like transfigured their feet like onto their face, and like
Yeah. There's one for extra arms, and it said that the arm put its hand over their eyes while the owner of the arm was flying, and then they crashed, and the arm went off on a... It detached itself and then went on a spree of stealing gloves before it was caught 3 days later. Okay, well, that's arms out of the question. I slam the book shut and I go return it to the shelf, and then I wander about looking for... I guess I'll look for Quad Pot next.
yeah. You go searching for Quad Pot. You can actually see there's an Ilvermorny student in the library as well. It looks like it is David Calderon Boot.
Oh. Hmm.
He's searching for a book, probably in the same area.
Yeah. I won't say anything to them. I'll just sort of, search myself.
Kind of like glances at you for a second, then raises an eyebrow. Oh, hello.
Oh, hi. I'm just looking for a book on Quad Pot.
Oh, well, what do you need to know? I know quite a bit about Quad Pot.
Oh, well, first off, are there dragons involved?
No, there are no dragons involved in Quad Pot. You've never seen Quad Pot or anything?
No. I only just learned about the Wizarding World when I was 8, so I'm a little bit late into it.
And I'm sorry, how old are you now?
At 12.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no dragons.
Okay. Do you have dragons in America?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I didn't think so. We're mostly in other places.
You have dragons here.
Oh, yeah, but have you seen any?
No?
Or heard? No, me neither. I saw a unicorn though. Earlier today. His name's Dave.
Today?
Yeah. Yeah, I was down by
They
Hagrid's.
just sort of run around the property here, or I didn't see any unicorns.
In the Forbidden Forest, I had I had to get my binoculars back from Olive. I had my binoculars because we went to Hagrid's to help him out with his garden, and we think the unicorn ran out of the forest away from something, and then I looked into the forest and I saw he got hurt. Hagrid's gonna take care of him though.
Okay. So the unicorn was hurt, and Hagrid's taking care. Okay.
Yeah, Hagrid's the care of magical creatures professor, so he knows lots about.
I
that
remember
kind of
him.
stuff.
He was the very large man.
Yeah, really big. I think I heard someone say he's part giant or something.
Really? That's very interesting. We don't have giants where I come from either. I'd love to talk to him sometime.
Well, Hagrid's really nice. He talks to most people if you talk to him.
Is he amenable to talking about this whole giant thing?
I don't know about that. I haven't asked him. I was thinking about it, but I'm scared to ask people personal questions sometimes because I'm not sure when it's okay to do it, so I generally just don't.
Well, did you have any other questions about Quad Pod?
Well, I don't know anything about it. Is it like Quidditch? Do you use brooms and balls and hoops and?
Well, there are. There is a ball. If you hold it too long, then it explodes.
What? Really?
Yes.
Like, how dangerous explosion? Like, do people lost fingers or hands or arms or?
Well, there's more people on the team. There are 11 players on the team.
11.
Yes. Well, it's it can be dangerous, but I don't really recall the last time someone lost a finger.
So it's just kind of like a. Do you? So how do you win points?
Well, basically you throw this ball into a vat of potion and it'll stop it from exploding. And when you get the ball into the potion, you get points.
Okay. And do you lose points if the ball blows up?
Yes, and it hurts.
And then you have extra balls. Then there's unlimited balls.
Same ball. It's enchanted.
Oh, an enchanted exploding ball. Okay.
Yes.
But no dragons.
No dragons.
Well, do you wear special?
Oh yes, there's
protection?
equipment. Yes. Yeah.
And does it look sort of like padded armor?
Yes.
Well, thank you. That was very informative. Are you going to be playing any here?
I hope so.
I think I'll come watch.
I don't know if anyone has any courts set up here. From what I saw, you only had the Quidditch pitch.
I'm sure they could set something up if you could get enough people. Do you know if you get 10 people, you can start your own club of anything? So I'm sure you guys could get lots of people interested in Quad Pot, and then maybe start a Quad Pot club, and then the teachers would maybe help you out.
That might be
I'd help
interesting.
out. Yeah,
I'm sure that would look good on further applications that I put in.
Sure, that as well. I won't play any because I don't want to get blown up, but I will cheer on. I'll join the club if you need the numbers for it to help convince the teachers. But I think if you ask the teachers if you can make a court, then they'll say sure and do their best. The teachers are good at helping you out with things here, really.
I'm sure they are.
Okay, well, thanks. And in case you were wondering, you don't want to transfigure an extra arm because it'll probably kill you and then go commit some crime. I'm going to go and find my friends. Thanks, David. Now, rush off.
There's a strange look on his face as you rush off. You just see the puzzled look as Alex runs off. Probably a good place for us to take our break as well. We had a bit of a late start, but it's a good time for us to take our break there. Well, that was a weird first half. I didn't expect that to happen today. So very interesting, very interesting. We're going to take a little bit of a break. If you haven't done so, please follow all of these lovely people. They're fantastic role players and fantastic streamers. Go give them a follow, please. And please also take a look at the Black Lives Matter link that we have below the channel. Please go sign petitions. donate if you can, and educate yourself and be a better person. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Witchcraft and Wizardry. Back in just a little bit. Welcome back to Table Stories Witchcraft and Wizardry. Welcome back. That was an interesting first half. We return, I think, to Maisie. Maisie, you headed back to the dormitory common room area. So, you return, and there's probably a bunch of people that are kind of like returning from dinner as well. And there's like a bunch of people in the common room in general, sort of coming in at the same time.
Is Lily here?
Roll me a notice something.
With my... Do I have a Lily relationship? I do have a Lily relationship.
Yeah. She's probably doing... she's not in the common room. And if you don't see her there, are you going to go look for her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she's probably in the dormitory. You can see that she's kind of like... she's cleaned up, and when you last saw her, she was trying to sort something out for her pet pygmy puff, Cotton. And there was a smell that was happening. It looks like she sort of sorted that out, and she's I think she's just reading. She's probably just on the bed reading.
Lily?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How was dinner?
Yeah.
Bless you.
I'm sorry, I think Clem's cat must be here somewhere. What are you reading, Lily?
Oh, and she like turns the book the other way, and it's a book about like pet care for pygmy puffs. You can see like there's Weasley's Wizarding Wheezes like logo and stuff printed all over it, like it's obscene.
Whoa.
It's not a lot to read, but I don't know, Uncle Ron, I don't know, he likes putting the what is it called? The branding all over everything.
Yeah, you can't even really see what it is anymore, can you?
No, I was half expecting to see Cotton with their branding all over.
But she doesn't have that, right?
Not
She's
that
just
I've found
Cotton.
yet.
Oh, yet?
Well, there's
Lily.
quite a lot of fur.
There is, that's true. How is Cotton?
She's well.
Is there anyone else around us? Wack, is there anyone else in the dorm?
Yeah, there'd be somebody else probably. One of the other students, yeah.
Maybe I could see her again sometime when there isn't anyone around.
Sure, that's fine.
Lily,
Yes?
do you think that it's okay to make Lily, do you think that it makes you a bad person if you make bad choices sometimes?
What do you mean?
I just thought that I was a good person, but then
You're a good person?
But what if I made bad choices, Lily? Then I would be a bad person.
What do you mean bad choices?
I'm not sure if I'm in Swaff anymore.
What? What do you mean? What happened?
Well, I mean, this whole thing, and then the Forbidden Forest, and then the creatures, and then Alex told the teachers, and then now Rosie and Olive have to do detention at Hagrid's, but Hagrid has dragon scales, and I wanted to go and see them, and...
I'm sorry, that was a lot. What?
But I thought you knew because you said that they were at Hagrid's hut, so I thought you knew, Lily. I'm sorry. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was there. I mean, I saw a bunch of things, but and I know about the points. I assume that was them.
Yeah, it was. It's quite an assumption, but it's correct. So, yeah, I just think that I made a bad decision, and
well, everybody makes bad decisions. I mean,
but
I've lent James things before.
like what?
Well, I don't know, books and stuff, and I lent him a toy I had once. It came back blown up.
Oh, that's awful, Lily.
It's literally on fire.
Oh, did he do it on purpose?
She gets like a sourpuss on her face. I'm sure he did.
Oh, Lily. Maybe we should set fire to one of James's... No, this is what I mean, Lily. This is what I mean. Sometimes I just want to make the right choices all the time and make sure nobody gets in trouble, but
Everybody feels that way sometimes.
What, like they just want to set things on fire?
Well, maybe that's a bit extreme, but, I mean, everybody thinks of doing bad things sometimes, right?
Well, I hope so. I mean, I don't hope so, because that would make everybody a bad person. Or would it make everybody a bad person? I don't know. I just, I wanted to go and investigate the dragons you see in Hagrid's hut, and, maybe I shouldn't have done that, because I'm usually the person that tells people not to, but maybe I don't want to be that person anymore. You know? And maybe that means I'm not in Swaff anymore.
Well, I don't think that's what that means. You're allowed to, I don't know, change your mind. As long as you're not hurting anyone.
I wouldn't actually set anyone on fire, Lily, you know. I might want to go and break
Maybe
some rules
Ashley.
to investigate dragons, but I wouldn't. No, I would never do that. That's way too far, Lily, no.
I have thought about setting Ashley on fire.
Oh,
And maybe Gale Greytwig too.
Ashley is... Maybe... I mean, Ashley's not very nice, so I feel like it's okay to maybe think about getting revenge in some way. But I don't think you would ever actually set fire to her, would you? Lily?
She like looks off to the side slightly for a half a second. No. Of course not.
Yeah. Me neither, but... I mean, it would be quite nice to get some revenge on her. She's horrible to everybody.
Maybe we could, I don't know, maybe we could play a prank or something. I mean, James does them all the time. I'm sure he's got loads that he could give us.
Like what?
I don't know.
Let's think. What do we know
I think
about her?
I think Uncle Ron taught him a lot of them. Like, a lot. Maybe he's got a book or something.
He's
no,
got
never
a
mind.
book?
He couldn't read.
Who's got a book?
Well, James, but he wouldn't have a book. Maybe he had
Even
some
if it
notes
would-
or something scribbled down.
Do you think we could find them? No, wait, we should tell Swaff, and we should try and get Swaff back together, and then we should tell them about
Back
Ash.
together. What happened?
I just don't know if I'm there anymore because I wanted to break into Hagrid's hut, you see, to get the dragons, and then Alex said that he didn't know who I was anymore, so didn't feel like we were Swaff anymore, and that was because I'd changed, so I left the table and maybe the group. I don't know.
Well, maybe we should just talk with them.
Yeah? Do you think they'd listen?
Of course.
I mean, we could try, right?
Yeah.
Would you come with me and help?
Sure.
I don't want them to think that I've been talking about them, you know, and saying nasty things, because I don't, because I love them all very much, and I don't want anybody to get into trouble, you know. I just don't want to be without them.
Well, then let's go talk to them. Come on.
Okay.
Do you know where
Okay.
they are?
let's-
Should we just wait here?
Well, they were in the Great Hall, and then I left, so I don't know, maybe they're still there. Is dinner, what time is it? Is dinner still going, or?
I think dinner's mostly finished up, so we don't have too long until curfew. Only a few more hours.
Well, maybe we can make it down to the Great Hall, because we might find them on the way up, and they might just be in the common room when we go through it anyway.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
And off they go. Rosalina.
I like to think that while they're like peeking, like they're opening the portrait door, I'm like outside it and I'm like prying. I have like a foot up on the wall and like a drumstick rolls out of Rosalina's pocket and I'm like pulling on the door. So when they open it, I like fall backwards with it and I'm like sweaty. Hey! Oh, Maisie, I was looking all over the place for you. Come on, I got a bet. I made a bet, so we gotta go.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, why?
we're
What
going to
bet?
the library.
Oh, thank
Are we still friends?
Someone has stopped this ruffian from trying to grab my portrait.
Are we still?
No.
Are we
Well,
still?
I was just trying to get in and you wouldn't let me and I just needed to
That's my
I wasn't gonna
job,
step inside.
dear.
I was just gonna yell. Yeah.
Rosie,
Yeah.
Lady Magnolis, I'm sorry. This is Rosie.
Hi.
Rosie,
I think we met before. You told me
did,
some
yeah.
gossip.
I think
Yeah.
you've chipped my frame.
I
I'm so
haven't, have
sorry.
I? Oh no. Nah, buffed it
don't
right out. I
think
think
that's
it was
how it
just mashed
works,
potatoes.
dear.
Don't even worry about it.
Oh, no.
Oh, I made the painting cry, Maisie. We should probably go, huh?
I
Just
don't want to
apologize.
smear.
Her name is Lady. She's not a portrait. She's Lady Magnolis. You have to.
Oh, Lady Magnolias, as beautiful as a summer's morn. You look great. I
thank
didn't
you.
chip it. It was just mashed.
The tears are immediately gone.
It's all good. But you're singing while I was trying to open the door. I
Thank
know it was to
you.
ward me off. It was beautiful. So thank you for that.
Well done, Rosie.
Thank you. I tried.
It's
So
very
but we gotta
beautiful.
go. Have a wonderful
Okay.
rest of your day with your beautiful
Bye.
singing voice.
Oh, thank you. Would you like to hear another aria?
Yeah, sing us out, Magnolias. Yeah! But I'm grabbing Maisie and I'm just like, you know when like a kid is pulling you and he's running, but he's like running in place because he's not very strong. So he's like feet are sliding on the ground. That's me trying to pull Maisie because she's not agreed yet, but I'm just pulling anyways.
Yeah. And I stand there, and as she sings, I'm like frozen in place, and I've got Rosie on one hand pulling me in one direction. I've got Lily in the other hand staying there like waiting, and I just watch the portrait, and then she sings, and I cower like literally like, and then turn around and just let Rosie pull me, which in turn then pulls Lily.
Sure.
So we're friends now, or where are we going? What are we doing?
Wait, we weren't friends?
I mean, I
we
thought that
friends?
I thought swap was over because I left the table and because I wanted to break into Hagrid's hut.
What? No, I was like coming to get you. We were gonna talk it out and see like what we could do to make you feel better because we were worried about your feelings. That's all. So I made a bet with Olive, and it was like if you can find Clem and Maisie and bring them back, then everybody will get up and do 6 a.m. yoga with me. So let's go. We gotta go, and then we can talk about our feelings. But yoga.
Wait.
So that.
You mean Olive will get up and do 6 a.m. yoga with you?
Yeah. Olive was the one that agreed. But if you want to join us, I would be more than happy to high five the squid in the morning with you.
I don't know what high five the squid means, but
The squid's out there, and he normally waves his tentacles while I do yoga. It's like we're talking, and sometimes I give him a high five, and it's very like to get it off. But it's fun stuff.
well, I mean, I would do 6 a.m. yoga for you, Rosie.
Did you really? And I don't even have to compete?
I can come. I'm free. I'm not doing anything.
Wow, that's great. Also, hey, Lily, I didn't say hi to you, but if you want to join, feel free. And I brought some extra dinner. And she just pulls like the upside down pieces of chicken and drumstick that are like lukewarm out of her pocket and hands one to each of them.
Thank you.
Because I know you left kind of in the middle of dinner. I thought maybe you'd be hungry still, so.
Thank you.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, come on, let's go to the library, but you have to finish it before we get there because she's a real stickler about snacks.
I can just put it in my pocket, though. She won't notice, will she?
I don't know. My pockets are so weighed down that they've actually been falling off, so I've been holding them. So maybe that'll help since I got a load off and you got some of the chicken now.
All right, well, I'll just
Rosie's
put mine
like
in
hauling
my
her
pocket.
jogger pants up. Like,
And then instead of just holding them normal, she's really overcompensating, so they're like really high.
You look great, Rosie. Let's go.
Thanks. Yeah, let's go. New pants.
Yeah, I saw. I'm just following Rosie.
sure. Off you go. Heading down the stairs. And let's see. Clem and Olive. You were headed towards the library. Let me just check here. Because I think the library is not... I want to say, yeah, you would have been over by the long gallery, I believe. Or no, it's up by the northeast. So, I think you are heading to the library and you run into Alex.
Oh, hey, hi. We were just looking for you.
Hagrid's gonna play quad pot. It's not dragons.
What? Hagrid's gonna play quad pot?
Either that or he's just handling the balls for now.
Well, regardless of what he's doing with his balls, I just wanted to say I am so terribly sorry. It really doesn't matter what Hagrid is doing or what's happening with the dragons that may or may not exist. Honestly, the thing that matters, we were trying to find you because of Swaff and friendship and even if we have different approaches to things, I want you to know how much I love you and appreciate your friendship, and I'm really sorry if we didn't make you feel like your opinion was as important as Macy's, and that was wrong, and I'm really sorry, Alex.
What she said.
I
just like punch him on the arm and I'm like, come on.
Also, you don't want to transfigure extra arms because they'll murder you and then go on a crime spree.
Crime spree? Wait, tell me more about this.
I read it in a book, Magical Mishaps Volume 2, Terrible Transfigurations.
Oh yeah, I've had a crazy time too.
With transfigurations?
It sounds
Yes.
like the moral of the story is don't try to transfigure yourself at all, because that sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Well, remember we talked about Animagus stuff?
Is that technically transfiguration?
Kind of, but it is really hard, and it can go wrong, and there's lots of stuff. So,
Alex, have you ever
kind
kissed
of
anyone?
right.
Have you ever?
You need to hold a leaf in your mouth for a month, and there's things with moons and potions.
Wait, you have to hold a leaf in
ingredients.
your mouth to kiss someone?
No, for animagus stuff. Quad pot has exploding balls, and it will only explode if you hold it for too long, and you need to dunk it in a potion, and that's how you win. And you wear padded armor, like the padded armor we saw Hagrid in, so that's how I think that he might be doing something with quad pot.
But you didn't answer the question.
Quad pot.
Yeah, okay. I think that's a fine. I guess it's a weird question.
Was there anything about Quadport that came up about why you might have shiny dragon scales in your home if you are...
Hagrid said those were for his class. Tomorrow, so maybe he's just going, these are the kind of scales you find on this creature that's too dangerous to have here, so we just have the scales to show so you understand. Because he's not gonna, they're not gonna be, oh, some magical creatures you find are super duper dangerous, so here they are, students, don't get eaten. They might just go, here's a claw
man.
from one, or here's some scales from one, or here's some teeth from
The dangerous ones are the
ones.
coolest. How are we supposed to protect
Yeah.
ourselves if we don't see the dangerous ones or know what they are? What
Well,
if
I
we
think
run
you'd-
across a dangerous one like the Shade again, and then we didn't know what it was because they didn't teach us enough? Why didn't they teach us everything right away?
Well, I think you can learn.
Like kissing. Why didn't they teach us how that's done, or what it means, or what it's for?
Is
I'm
that
very
something
confused.
do they teach that in Muggle schools? Because we don't teach that at Hogwarts.
No, I think no. No, they don't. I think. I mean, there are classes in like later years that are educational, but I don't know if they teach you how to do that in those.
So Quadpot,
Because Hagrid said he didn't have dragons, and we didn't see dragons or see scorch marks or hear dragons, but he did have armor on, and quad pot. You need armor for it, like padded. David was in the library, and I asked him about it. David Calderon, but when he told me about it, so I told him about not transfiguring arms. So there was a fair exchange of information.
he frightens me a bit.
He's like really I haven't seen him really laugh yet.
So boring
No.
and scary.
He like, seems like really serious, sort of, you know. I think that's maybe because he feels like he has. But when I asked him about having a famous granddad, he said it's hard. So I think it's that, like he feels he has to live up to his famous granddad, who's also the headmaster. So
Maybe he's
He-
never
he-
done the snogging.
Clem,
I didn't ask him about that, but I'm sure he seems like pretty smart. He would know about stuff.
well, now that we've settled, if David is well versed in snogging or not, maybe we could go find Maisie and Rosie. Good idea?
But
Yeah, I don't think we
feel
settled
like-
it, but yeah, let's go do that.
I feel like I made Maisie feel really bad, and I feel really bad And I don't know how.
I mean, Alex, I understood where you were coming from, though. I think if we just talked about it more, you should probably see where you were coming from. But maybe we need to think about allowing people to change who they are.
I know, but I have that thing when I talk and make things worse.
I can't help you with that. That's we share that.
So
Well,
I'm like I want so I don't want to say to Maisie, you can choose to be who you want to be, but I also don't want Maisie to feel like she has to change, because before she wouldn't have done that, and I feel like maybe there was some tension there, and I don't know if the Maisie now is changing so there isn't that tension, but then will she feel like she has to change again because there's tension now? And I want Maisie to be Maisie. She's like really nice.
Olive, can you champion the social interaction to let Maisie know what we're talking about?
I think the important thing to do is let Maisie know that you might not always agree with her, but you will always love her and want to be friends with her. And sometimes disagreements happen, and sometimes we're not always going to like each other's ideas, but we always want to find a way to be friends at the end of it, you know? And
Okay,
I think if you just...
Can you just say that to Maisie, but at the start say Alex says?
Okay, so say Alex said...
And then
what was
all that.
Okay,
You
alright,
got
yeah.
the nice things.
I think that's a good plan.
Because it made me feel
Okay.
better hearing it, and it wasn't, you know, so that'll probably work for her.
That's very true. Okay. Alex, I will be your owl.
But like,
I will live.
oh no.
So, I think you head back. Where?
To the library.
You're going back to the library?
I told Rosalina to meet us at the library, so
Yeah.
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah, sure. So, you head back to the library, and I think you run into Rosalina and Lily and Maisie.
Oh, Olive. Olive is good at words and saying things. Olive, do you have?
Yes. So, we all met up together and talked to Alex about how he was feeling, and as a member of SWAF who wants to help mediate the group, I thought that I would try to relay his thoughts and feelings to you, Maisie, because it was a lot to take in. But basically, the long and short of it is, Alex feels like the important thing in SWAF is we're not always going to agree all the time, but he does always love you and always wants to be your friend. And sometimes we don't always have the best way to say that or to make other people feel like that's what we're saying, but that's how he feels. And it's hard sometimes when you're in a group and you have different ideas, and Alex loves you, and I'm drowning. Clem, I'm drowning. I lost it. Did I do
Alex,
it right?
that was so beautiful. I just grab Alex. You said it so well.
I'm just gonna look at Alex. Did you mean that?
Yeah. I'm not good at saying things. I don't want you to feel like okay, so you're really cool and nice and you're my friend and I trust you and I care about you and I just didn't want you to think you had to change. And then you were changing and I was confused as why and then I was worried and then I didn't say it properly. I was confused and then...
Why were you worried, Alex? That I would get you all into trouble?
No, that you were... I didn't think that was what you would do, and then I didn't know why you were doing it, and then I was worried that it could be a reason that I don't know. I
think I know. I don't think that there was a reason other than that just, well, I think those things too, and sometimes I want to do those things too, except now I have to be the person who says no, and it's quite boring, really.
Okay, pause. Why do you have to be the person who says no?
Because otherwise we're all going to die or get expelled or lose every point possible for all of our houses or all of those things and more.
Got a point there.
Well, I don't think we take turns. Maybe see. So this time I was the person who said no for breaking into Hagrid's, so it was just my turn. And maybe I'm not as practiced at you doing it, so I did it meanly. And then when I brought it up, I didn't. I'm not always good at taking what's in my head and in my heart and putting it into your ears and knowing how your ears will make your head and your heart feel.
But you just did that, Alex. You just put.
Olive helped.
And Olive said it beautifully, because Olive is very good with words, and she's an excellent communicator and a very talented witch. And you are, Olive. But Olive is Olive and you are Alex, and if Alex wants to tell me something, I'd like Alex to tell me. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense, because it will make sense to me because I'm your friend and I know you and I speak Alex, remember?
Yeah. It's not the make sense part, it's the feelings part. Because I don't want to hurt your feelings, and I don't know how to not do that.
I don't think it's possible to be friends for a very long time and not ever not hurt somebody's feelings, you know? And you don't just have to say yes all the time. And I also want to say thank you because I did get hurt, but you were worried about something and you didn't just let it be, and that's very important.
Okay. So while I'm doing that, Olive and Rosie shouldn't have gone into the forest. Because it's dangerous and I'm scared for your life and safety, and not because I think you're bad people or criminals or Hagrid's gonna play a quad part.
Huh? I think Alex is right. You shouldn't have gone into the forest, and I wasn't there, and I wasn't surprised, and that worries me a little bit.
Kissing is a thing now, I guess.
So
kissing who?
Armor, Hagrid is kissing Quad Pot. No.
Hagrid is kissing
I have a
Quadpot.
question. Am I getting in
Is
trouble?
Hagrid kissing?
No.
No.
I don't want to. I don't think there's dragons.
You see, I read a book and there was kissing in it. It was one of my. It was you know.
Wait, am I in trouble for kissing someone?
Have you
Did I
kissed
kiss
someone?
Did you kiss someone?
Who did you kiss?
I mean, I didn't kiss anyone, but we were talking like it sounded like me and Olive were in trouble, and then
Did you and Olive kiss?
There's explosions and
I was peeing my
potions.
pants. That would have been a very
Clem?
good time to start kissing.
Armor.
Did you kiss somebody?
No. No. No.
Can I read
No.
between the
You
Like a
lines?
liar. Who'd you kiss?
Can
I didn't
read
kiss
between the
anybody.
lines, please?
Yeah, you can ask. You can ask some questions there.
Are they telling the truth? And what are they planning?
I think it's quite obvious that Clem is keeping
I am telling
something.
the truth.
I think it's quite obvious that Clem is keeping something from you, but I think maybe you know a little bit about the way that she talks, and it seems like she's hiding something. But I don't. You know that it. She probably hasn't kissed anybody.
Wow.
And is
You
that-
didn't have to say it like that. Okay.
And do I get to know anything about like planning, or is that kind of all rolled into one? Like she doesn't have a plan for what she's trying to tell us, like how she's gonna stretch this out, or
Good question. I think
see Murgle's like,
I'll let
That's a good question.
I'll let Clem figure this one out. How you want to answer this one, Clem?
So Clem, really, it's like the secret is her teeth. It's like on the tip of her tongue. Like it's all encompassing, and she's doing everything she can to keep it inside because she doesn't want to be rude, but also she hates keeping secrets from her friends, even though occasionally she's like done so by accident or, you know, something like that. She just like cannot maintain secret keeping. And especially in Swaff, like just the echoes in her mind of like Swaff does not keep secrets from each other. This is her personal nightmare. And in reality, all she wants is for like a very understandable slip up that makes it all come out, but that she didn't deliberately have to tell anybody.
okay, all right. Clem, so you didn't kiss anybody, right? You didn't. You didn't
No.
kiss anybody.
No.
So,
No.
but somebody kissed somebody, right? And it was a Gryffindor.
No.
It was a
Was it a Ravenclaw?
No.
Not a Gryffindor. Not a Ravenclaw. Not a Hufflepuff.
Was this
No.
Was it my dad's? Did you see my dad's kissing?
No, I didn't see your dad's kissing. No.
a Slytherin kissing a Who was it? Clem, it's okay. You couldn't tell us. It's okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to tell.
Well, I mean, you're probably not, but you can just accidentally trip and fall, and then suddenly words can come out of your mouth, and we can pick them up off the floor and listen to
Also,
them.
Wait, what?
there's
I a
11
bad
players
person if
on
I
a
say-
team, and quad pot there's 11 of them instead of less, like in Quidditch.
No, Clem, you're not a bad person.
That's
if you
interesting.
Grab Maisie and I just like grab Maisie and like sort of like grab as many of the guys as possible and usher them into a corner. An alcove corner, like previous.
I pull Lily in as well. Lily's coming with us if she's not there already.
Oh no. Oh no.
What? Why?
What's wrong?
We don't have enough for a quad pot team.
No, we don't. Yeah, 11.
Quad pot?
Quad pot. What bud?
Are we about to kiss?
Clem
No.
just just honestly the light leaves her eyes because I just realized that Lily is here and I just now made the connection about what was happening and she literally it's just like meow.
Clem.
Are you okay?
Are you
Clem?
okay? You want some of this chicken? That's good.
Clem.
I would like you to please resist influence from Maisie, Clem.
Oh my.
Can I assist her on that one? If I
Yes,
explain how?
definitely. So
Okay, cool.
what will happen is, Clem, roll your relationship with Olive in resisting influence, please.
I got you, Clem.
Okay. What?
Okay.
Took a second.
Resist influence, Olive, your relationship with Olive. So it's a soul roll
Yeah.
with Olive.
Got it. It's there. I rolled a 10.
Okay. You resist Maisie's influence and take a +1 forward if they try to influence you again.
Oh. No, there was, you know what? I just got really overwhelmed because I'm reading this book, like I said, and the two characters in the book, I got really excited. And you know me, I just get lost in my imaginative worlds. You know, I don't have,
Okay.
you know, I was reading this book when I was
The
very
Defense
sad.
Against the Dark Creatures book? How's kissing
No, like
it?
an action. No, like a story. No, it's like a book, like a novel. And
It's
there's
just weird
like
'cause
a
I only,
werewolf.
ever see you with that one
And
book.
there's a werewolf and a vampire, and they're,
Clem,
you know,
what's
they
going
friend.
on? Why did you? Why?
Are you,
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're sweaty. Why are you so sweaty? Are you sick?
I just, you know, the beginning of year 2 was a lot. Last year was there was a lot that happened. And, you know, I spent the summer, you know, seeing my therapist about it. Of course, I couldn't tell her anything about what happened. And so, you know, now I had to come up with all kinds of things like, you know, the joke about kissing. What I really mean is that, I'm feeling, overwhelmed. So that's what that is, and please stop looking at me. I think I need to go to bed.
Literally, every member of SWAF that's here is staring at Clem.
Clem, are you okay? I just want to go.
Oh yeah,
Clem,
totally.
It's
Are those
okay.
hives?
It's just
You did-
lifelong. It's just lifelong trauma. It'll clear up later, hopefully.
Come
Yeah.
It's okay. Hey, look, you don't.
No,
need to
it's
tell us
okay.
Anything if you don't
Clem,
want
do
to.
you want me to make a sock puppet and you can talk to it? It's like therapy. My dads do it sometimes.
I actually kind of like that idea, but right now I'm all right.
Okay. Well, I'll decorate it later.
I go to hug Clem and I put like I've done several times, like Meg's done several times, just like put her head in my neck and just like hold it there and stroke her hair. It's okay.
It's
You
like a
don't
little-
need to tell us. It's okay. It's okay.
What?
You don't.
It's a little too.
Did you just make me too?
Yes, I did.
I'm so nervous.
You're an anxious farter. It's canon now.
It's the IBS. That's the IBS, right?
It's okay, Clem. Don't worry. You don't need to tell us anything that you don't want to. I'm sorry.
No, it's
sorry.
okay.
I wanted to
Why
hear
do
the
I?
gossip, but I didn't want to hurt you. Just
No, you didn't hurt me. No, you didn't hurt me. It's just that the gossip is very dark, and
it's okay. You don't need to tell anymore.
gossip.
You don't need to say anymore, Clem. It's okay. You don't need to.
Okay.
It's okay. Why is it
Is
dark?
there- are people okay, or do we need to
Rosie,
be?
Do you need
well,
to
my
go
parents
potty?
are dead, so there's that.
Oh, just that. Okay. There may be a quad pot
yoga
club
breathing.
starting.
Yeah, we can do some breathing together. Sorry, I have chicken in my mouth. You just take a big deep breath, and then you're just gonna hold it, and then you're gonna exhale. Yeah, breathe.
Please don't choke on a camera. drink some water,
I'm
please.
holding it. You told me to hold it. Let it out.
Okay, I feel better. That was
doesn't
good. That was
feel-
nice. That was nice. Yeah.
Like you're trying to
The
suffocate
oxygen.
yourself.
Do you want to talk about it, Clem?
No, I think I'm good. Is it
What
dinner
is she
yet?
doing
Have we
with her
eaten?
hand?
We had dinner.
We
We had dinner? Is there
The
after
therapy
dinner?
part, Lily.
Okay,
No,
maybe I should just go to
after
bed.
dinner. I have some
I'm
chicken
gonna
left if you
Just a
want
hand.
some.
There's no
I'll take the
puppet.
chicken. I just start shoveling the chicken into my mouth.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
good.
okay. I think I should go to bed now. I just like look at Olive like desperation, just pure like.
I think that's a great point. It's been a very overwhelming day for us all. Maybe what we all really need is some time.
Yoga!
Some time to sleep is what I was going to say, Rosie.
Clem's got them
as-
anime sweats.
Unconsciousness sounds nice.
And yoga in the morning, right?
Yeah, bright and early, 6 a.m., right?
That was your bet with Olive, right?
Because I found Maisie, and I brought her
Who
back.
won the bet?
Well, but I found Clem and Alex, so
You found Clem?
But Rosie
yes,
found
on
Lily too.
Yes.
So
And I
okay.
brought an extra, like a bonus point, so maybe we're even. What if we, instead of
you're
having
not
it at
an extra,
10
Lily.
or
You're not-
6 a.m., what if we have yoga at 8 a.m.?
We have class tomorrow.
Yeah. I have
So it would have to be
transfiguration.
6 a.m.
What class do we have tomorrow?
It's the first day of class.
well,
Did
What-
you
what
not
class?
looked at your timetable yet?
Well, the Gryffindors
I'm not
have
very good with time.
the Gryffindors have potions with the Slytherins, and I don't know what you have. You've got herbology second period.
I have double transfiguration first. It should be fun. I
Where
won't
is
be
he?
transfiguring any arms because they kill you, and then steel gloves.
I was just going to say that. No arms.
Is tomorrow Monday?
Rosie, maybe we
Yes.
can do yoga, but not tomorrow, but on the weekend.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm patient.
At like 10 a.m. on a Saturday.
Well,
then
I'll
there's
have
no
already
squid
done yoga
slapping.
once already at 6 a.m. with the giant squid. That's our morning routine on the weekends, but I guess I could do it at 10 again if that's okay with. Yeah, we could do
We
that.
could do that, right, guys? We could do yoga with
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
with
Right.
Rosie.
Potion sounds great. Yeah.
Oh, are you going to be able to do it on? When is your detentions?
Oh,
I know. I actually have no idea. She didn't give us like a detention schedule. I assume we would just go every night and like.
Detentions basically, and this is something I'm going to add to the rule book. Nullify your downtime moves for that time period.
Oh, cool.
That's not cool. That's lame.
well, if you are in detention, then maybe we could come and meet you after, and then we could go for a walk or something and spend some swaff time together if we're still swaff, and I think we are.
I should keep saying we're not swaff. Yeah, of course we're swaff. I brought you chicken from my pocket.
Life.
Yeah, we can't unswaff
chicken.
unless we all eat a bean sandwich and vote to unswaff. So, that's the
Is
official.
that how we
the- what were-
unform
what
the
were the
Swaffle
tenets of-
Union?
What were the tenets of SWAF again?
Friendship
What's a tenant?
and no secrets.
That's somebody that lives in an
and-
apartment.
Well, that's what I thought.
I live in a castle.
Nobody lives
we all
inside
do.
Swaff except us.
I don't pay rent.
I meant like the rules. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed, I think.
I think it's bedtime. That's a good idea.
Oh, okay, good night.
Okay.
Hives have definitely gotten worse. Like they're spreading. Like,
We should.
Maybe a hospital wing first, Clem.
No. Listen, once I've got creams in my bag. Moss is hungry. I gotta go. Bye. And then I just start walking.
Just like the
away.
idea that there's a possibility Clem's just quietly tooting as she walks away.
I should probably go to.
Sounds like a duck climbing the stairs.
Why is Clem just me in real life? It's unfortunate.
Okay, we'll enjoy class tomorrow. I'll maybe catch you at breakfast.
Yeah, and sleep well. You know, luckily it's not too cold to sleep with the window open tonight. Give a side eye to Clem as I follow her.
Okay.
What?
Is
Because it's gonna smell in our dorm. Because it's gonna smell, guys.
I would like to see if I heard that while I was walking away.
Over your farts? I doubt it.
It's a condition. I have a condition.
-2 body.
-1s all the way around today. Yeah, go ahead and notice something for me.
-1 for tooting.
Oh,
Nope, you missed it.
okay. Okay.
That your farts were so loud.
I feel so attacked right now.
Acid swab stands for savage.
Does one of the F stand for fart?
Secret wizarding organization for farts.
So you see Clem chewed off.
I am very confused, but is it? Do I need to do anything?
No, you did everything that you needed to. You just said how you felt, and you listened to how I felt, and we listened to each other, and we talked, and you helped me understand that it's okay to just, be me as long as I'm not hurting everybody, but that I should probably talk to people about it as well.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Yeah. Can I give you a hug?
Okay.
We can high five if you'd like to instead. Or not.
What if we miss? It's harder to miss a hug than a high five, so I'm not coordinated.
Does that mean I can?
Yeah, okay.
I run into him and stop, run.
Okay, yep. Thanks. I hopefully no more bad feelings.
Oh, well, it's okay that there are bad feelings, but we just have to talk about them when they are.
Yeah, we'll chat to you about other things. Remind me at some time when.
Oh, there's more.
No, no, not like that. Just I wanted to. It'll make sense. It's a nice thing. I'm not ready because I'm not sure how it. With your feelings and things,
You're not sure it's gonna hurt my feelings, or?
Yeah, so remind me later. I have to think about it more.
Okay,
It's okay. Or is that going to make you anxious? It's okay. It's not a bad thing. Well, it is, but it's not.
Okay,
Are you okay? That's all it is, really. In general, with everything. with
When are we going to talk about this? Just so I know,
maybe
can
later.
prepare.
yeah,
Okay.
after dinner
Alright.
tomorrow or something.
Okay. Yep, it's fine. All right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to bed as well now, I guess. Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Turn around and leave.
Lily's gonna. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, Lily.
Good night.
All right, I'm gonna go as well. Breakfast. I'll see you then.
Okay, yeah.
And that's a good place for us to end the session today. Wow. What a roller coaster of insanity today. Holy cow. Holy cow.
Sorry, did you say something?
Yes. Yes, I did. Was it too hard to hear over the toots?
They're echoing down the hallway.
The portrait's like, oh, goodness. Young lady.
What were you doing? What did you
I have a
eat?
condition.
I didn't know these said Brussels sprouts for dinner today.
Sounds like
Gosh, I
beef
love
stew.
Brussels sprouts. Yeah, also good. Facts. I can't even.
Good session, everybody. At the end of every session, we do a few things. There are some end of session mechanics in the game. And it starts off with relationship changes. So if you feel like someone deserves a +1 or a -1 today with your relationships, any -1s also gain an XP. Who would like to go first?
I can go first. My +1 is going to Alex. Because we talked things through. We had a hard time, but we talked about it. And while I'm going to be living in some kind of absolute limbo hell, there's a lot of respect and healing in that moment where they actually started talking about things. So my +1 is going to Alex, which I believe takes me. So it's already on 2. So does that take me back down to 1?
0. Puts you to 0.
Okay,
Back to 0. And you get an XP.
Yes.
Mine's is gonna go to Maisie because that not understanding her from last session became the understanding her this time. So it wasn't that she isn't being herself now, is that she wasn't then because she felt she had to be. And then when she expressed herself, I kind of shot it down. And that's what created the weirdness. So the understanding of that. It's a +1 to Maisie. You're no longer 0. Congratulations.
Who's next? Okay, Rosalina.
Hey, I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
What are the chances I could have a -1 relationship with the portrait for Gryffindor?
None. Unfortunately, he can't do that today.
Then I think that I'm gonna give Clem a +1 for I think her tooting bravery. I think that
For farting.
Rosalina, who's it's tooting first of all, and I think that she's gonna see it as like being like, she's like, man, I love that she's so comfortable with herself.
I'm just out of control. I'm deeply ashamed.
I have a weak sphincter, goddammit.
IBS and a weak sphincter? Boy, this girl's got a future ahead of her.
And behind her.
Oh, no, Lucy! No! Oh, no!
Legendary. Masterful
Not too
stroke.
much dairy though, because then
No! Luxie has been the Punisher today.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Emphasis on puns. Who's next?
I would like to give my +1 to Olive because I feel that she's the only person who knows the secret, and she had my back in teaching me how to be a socially acceptable human being by not sharing the secret everywhere. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay. All right, I see you. Clem's gonna get my +1 as well because it means a lot to Olive that she expressed to Clem to not share that information around the school, and Clem clearly had a hard time lying or trying to avoid lying about it, but stuck with it nonetheless, so.
Okay. Thank you. All right, it's time to do our end of session class school rolls. Let's see. I'm going to grab a bunch of dice here. Grab this one and this one. Okay. We got purple and blue today. Purple and blue. All right. Let's make some class school rolls, please. Mind rolls. And please be wary if you had any sort of bonus from last week.
I checked. I did not. Olive.
Wow. Okay. Olive starting.
Okay.
The Olive is where that starts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Olive with a 14 to start things off for Gryffindor. Clem.
I just want to double check once more. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
When we started year 2, there was an option to get a +1 on. Was it all I read about that rolls, or was it all homework rolls like this roll?
It was the school rules.
It's this roll,
Plus the
right?
school
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I took that. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
helped.
Wow. No one failed today. That's a first, I think.
That's impressive.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Everybody studied. Wow. Wow. Don't worry. I still get to roll, everybody. Don't worry. We'll bring that average down. Okay. Here we go. So the Gryffindors are going to get a whopping 30 points. 30 points today. Holy cow. Wow. All right, the Hufflepuffs start off with 5. Let's see if I can get that back down to 0. Let's see.
Whack, you freaking demon.
I'm not trying to. I'm just
You
saying.
said, will you let me see if I can?
I did not. I got another 5 points for Hufflepuff. That's a 10 now. Let's see. Last one. That's double ones. That brings it back down to 5. All right.
Still a positive.
Yeah. Ravenclaw is going to start things off with 10. So that puts you at 65. Ravenclaw. 2 more rolls for me to drag the average down. That's a 9. That puts them at 70. 70. And a 10. That gives them another 10. Ravenclaw at 80 points. Cornelia and Lillian, if you'd be so kind as to do your 2 Slytherin rolls.
I have positive mind as Lillian.
You just got to
I'm
tell the
scared.
character sheet that.
I do.
Well,
Yeah.
All right. So, starts off with a 6. Slytherin can't get lower than a 0. And then a 5 from Cornelia. Okay.
Yeah. Just need
And-
to make sure that you let Luxie do the first roll every week.
Wow. Wow.
jeez.
What?
Remember that time when Whack deleted your character sheet, Luxie?
And a 9 for me for the last roll for Slytherin. Slytherin double digits. Look at that.
Hey.
Holy cow. This is something, these house points. Look at that. What a
Listen,
spread.
the Slytherins were bad this year, apparently.
Oh, man. Okay. And it's time for the downtime moves and your shout out. Now, I would like to point out, unfortunately for Olive and Rosalina, no downtime moves for you while the detention is active. 2 weeks of detention. 2 weeks of detention.
That's what you get, you
Unfortunate.
rule breakers.
I'm sorry. But let's go around the room. Let's do our shout outs and downtime moves, please. Zagonicus, would you be so kind as to start us off?
I'd love to. I'm going to do social activities because I'm trying to figure out friendship. Ooh, a +1 forward. No, that's Quidditch. 8. +1 or a -1 to a relationship. Oh, I can give him one to Barney. Barney needs more than a +1. He's got a +2 now.
Excellent. Absolutely.
Hey everyone, if you would like to give our relationship a +1, then you can find me everywhere on the internet as Zagonicus on all of those. Come hang out with me, tweet me pictures of your cute pets or whatever. And yeah, I stream on occasion on Wednesdays. I do relationship advice streams. It's been a whole lot of fun. Some of it's wild. Some people get it baffles me, the things people do with their relationships and things that they don't understand about them. You can't hold in your menstrual cycle. I saw that one pop up on the internet recently. That's not possible. You just can't hold. Well, stop it. We go over that kind of stuff, and I know people don't understand things, and yeah, so we talk about that stuff on Wednesdays. On Fridays we do a reading stream where we're trying to get people back into the habit of reading, so we set up a cozy little corner here with me and my books, some nice relaxing background, and you can come read. Just pick up your book, get into the habit, join us, our digital little reading club, and I'd love to see you there. Thanks. We'll see you here next week.
Thank you, Zagonicus. Nega Oryx.
Hi, I'm Nega Oryx. I played Olive Everglade for you today, and I don't have a downtime move to do because I got detention. Feel free to follow along my Twitter, NEGAORYX. I feel like I have events coming up or things to promote or announce, and my brain is milkshake today, and I just have no words. But I'll probably remember later and tweet about it. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Just be wary. If your brain is a milkshake, don't drink it, because then you will get the toots. Murgles.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, not wrong. Hi, I'm Murgles. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Downtime moves. I would like to do a job. I would like to do a job in the area of the dungeons, you know, near the Slytherin.
Casual dungeon job.
Casual dungeon job. I would like to, keep my ear to the ground. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your 2d6 roll. Whoa. 10 galleons. Holy cow. 10 galleons. Wow. Very well done.
Thank you. Turns out there's a lot of money in the dungeon. Hi, I'm Murgles. I do cartoons and animation and stuff. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in like traditional hand-drawn animation in like the old Disney style, frame by frame, all that stuff, that's what I do. And I'm making a film. So if you're interested in how films get made, you can come hang out with me. I'm a laugh and a half. So thank you so much. I played Clem for you today, and thanks. Have a great night. Wow, I did so well and then bailed.
I'm a laugh and a half. Thank you, Margot.
That's on my tombstone next to farts a lot.
Except they got them confused and they're probably jumbled. Luxie.
I don't know how I'm supposed to top that one. So don't make the joke. Hi, my name's Lexi Games. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I normally would be live after the stream today, but I have to do my taxes, so I won't be doing that. I'll be having an existential crisis. But normally I play games. I don't know what we're playing anymore. I finished The Last of Us, and I'm so dry of tears that I don't know. I've given all I can give, so
Just
maybe
sand.
Somebody like punctures me like a balloon, and I just spill out like a balloon filled with sand. I don't know why I said that. So maybe I'll play Neopets or something. Who knows? Webkins. Get into some weird stuff. Something to chill. Oh my gosh, Negorks, you want to play Neopets with me?
Yeah, can we do that? I want to play Neopets.
I want a baby pet like paintbrush real bad. You know, I want to make a baby Neopet.
Oh, I'll hook you up, girl.
Oh.
I got you.
Right.
You need me to
On
draw your
strings.
baby Neopets?
Listen, every time I rejoin, I try to role play on the Neo boards because that's what I used to do as a kid, and they're never active. One of them, sorry, this is a story, but I'm gonna tell it. One of them was like, pretend we're Disney characters. Which Disney character are you? And this girl was like, I'm Bambi. They're all very clearly adults because kids don't play Neopets anymore. And I was like, I'm Merida. And she was like, I go for a walk. And I was like, I go shooting. But she never responded, so I'll never figure out what happened. And it probably
Because she
got
died.
deleted.
You shot her.
Yeah, she was just role playing. Like that's it.
She was role playing Bambi's mom.
Oh, she did such a good job. I didn't even realize. I'm sorry. I have to go. Thank you for having me. I had a great day.
Oh, God, what a day. Colo.
Okay. Right. So, hi, I'm Golos. I don't know what to say about today. Thank you for having me. I love this show, and it's gonna take me a while to figure out what happened today, but I think it was fun. I'm quite sure it was fun. My downtime move, I'm gonna do a job. And I would like to go and work with Lottie in the kitchen because Rosie can't because she's got detention. So I want to go and help Lottie, and then I can tell Rosie some stories and tell her what's happening in the kitchen and keep her in the loop.
Aww.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
7 galleons. 7 galleons earned. Who are you and where can people find you and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, hi, I'm Colo. I stream on the internet. You can find me everywhere under the name Hello. It's Colo. It's Kolo. You can find me streaming on Twitch. I like space, open world adventures, stories that make you feel things. You can also find me on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber too. I've got lots of Skyrim things going on YouTube this week. And we just picked our new games to play on stream, and they are... they are Hue. It's a really beautiful colour game. Apparently we're going to do that on Friday. Old Man's Journey, Spirit of the North, and Outer Wilds, and Shipbreaker, which is quite an eclectic collection. So that's what we're going to be playing over the next few weeks.
You'll definitely like Outer Wilds.
Yeah, so many people. But everyone said to me, don't watch the trailer. Because apparently it's got loads of spoilery stuff in it. So I was like, okay, I won't watch this. So I'm going to start playing a game I literally know nothing about.
Just
other
play
than...
it. I've been watching PV play it, and she went into it totally blind as well. So
okay,
I think you'll enjoy it.
All right, cool. I'm excited. Yeah, come hang out. It'd be great.
Thank you, Cola. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your Headmaster of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Much love to you, chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the players. Thank you, Zagonicus. Thank you, Luxie. Thank you, Murgles. Thank you, Colo. Thank you, Negorks, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. The show always puts a smile on my face, and you're wonderful people. Thank you so much. If you did not do so, please make sure you follow all of these lovely people. Please give them a follow. Follows are free. Go make it happen. And we have a link underneath the channel for Black Lives Matter. Please support in any way that you can. There's ways that you can sign petitions, you can text, you can donate, and you can educate. Those are all important things. Whatever you can do to help is a great thing. Taking any sort of step to help or to put good out there in the world is a good thing, no matter what anybody says. So thank you all for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for Gone, which is at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, and it is a surreal thriller that PB, the Pumpkinberry, runs, and it's a fantastic show. So hopefully we'll see you for that. Thank you, everybody. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Good night, everybody.